Happy Thursday! Thanks for joining me for a craft night with friends. My name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish, where we make cute embroidery kits for beginners. And I'm here every weeknight, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And it's a time that we can relax and craft together here. So tonight we are continuing on our little chickens. We are getting so far ahead on this. I mean, it is Thursday, so I suppose we're where we're supposed to be. But we are going to finish the hen tonight and get as far as we can on these little chicks. So I'm excited to get going on it. And I'm going to offer the same deal that we did last night as well tonight, in case you missed it. Any order during this live that's over $15 will get a free Tyranno embroidery kit just thrown in completely free. I will just, there's no code or anything necessary. I will just like manually look at the orders when we're done here, and I will plop one into your order. That was fun doing that last night, so we're going to do that again. So $15 will get you a free Tyranno kit. So $15, order anything adding up to that, and the Tyranno kit is yours. All right, you guys, let's get going. Okay, scoochie on in. Here is our chicken so far. Hey, Kelly. Hello. Oh, Go Jones. Hello. Gretchen. That's Gretchen. I recognize you. All right. Okay, so let's take a look where we are. Okay, yeah, I remember now. We got done with all the brown in the chicken here, and we did the comb. So now we're moving on to the goldenrod color, and it looks like I have a little bit here from this last bit. Is that all we have? This is all we stitched, and I used up a whole thing. Oh no, I got a little, just a tiny bit more. Okay, well, I got at least one bit ready, one set of 3 strands here ready to go. So let's thread up. Okay, so let's see. Where do I want to start? I kind of want to do these little tail feathers. Let's go up there. So I'm going to just weave the ends, or weave my end into the backs of these stitches. I think I am going to try to do a lot of these as fly stitches. Hey Kathy, hey Debbie, Christy, Catherine, everyone, thanks for popping in again tonight. Oh man, you guys, we just got, always doing that. I get distracted by one little thing and then I keep pulling. I had that little thread stuck in there, and then I just was thinking about that thread and I pulled my floss all the way through. I seem to do that often. But John and I just got back from a walk outside, and everything's just so pretty. Like everything's blooming now, or like the apple blossoms and cherry blossoms, all of it from just around the neighborhood. But it was like 2 days ago, though, it was the most beautiful, like every tree looked like it was, I don't know, from a storybook or something. It was just like the most perfectly round, beautiful, white blossomed and pink blossomed trees like all over our neighborhood. It was like a fairy tale land. It was before there was nothing on the ground yet, like no petals started to fall or anything, and it was just all perfectly bloomed, and it was a bright sunny day. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. So now a lot of them are on the ground. It's still beautiful, but like that one day, it was just like everything was perfect. Ooh, Gretchen says, call me crazy, but I really want my chickens on my apron. Ugh, that sounds so fun. That would be so cute. Oh man, now I want to do that too. You know what? We should just have a, I have those aprons in the shop. I should just grab one of those. And then anytime we feel like there's something that needs to be stitched on there, we should just add to it. Kind of like how I'm doing with my jean jacket coat thing. That shirt that's kind of like a jean jacket. Just I keep adding to it. I think it'd be fun to keep adding to like an apron. And then just have like a apron that eventually has like massive amounts of embroidery on. Like a tattoo. Like, so it's like we're curating like a collection of tattoos for the apron. I kind of love that idea. And then we can, like, it can be bits and pieces from patterns, too. Like, we could just put, like, this guy on. That'd be kind of fun. I do have that apron that I stitched all those herbs on, but I kind of just want to leave that one as is. But yeah, that would be fun. I'm just thinking, like, yeah, like I need another project. But I love starting these projects. Oh man, I've been the last few days. Oh, let me back that up a little bit. Have you guys heard of the Pomodoro method of, I don't know, to stay focused on stuff? Productivity. That's the word I'm trying to think of. I've been putzing with that a bit these last couple days, and it's been keeping me focused on certain things. But that's where you. Oh, Callie says, saw you shipped the order away. Can't wait to get it. Yep, they are all in the mail. All your guys' orders are from yesterday are in the mail. But the Pomodoro whole thing is you set a timer for like 25 minutes, and you just focus on the thing that you're focusing on, and then you get like 5 minutes like off, basically. So you can check your mail and go on social media or whatever during that like 5 minutes. But that's been helping me like get like some of these bigger projects kind of done. Just a 25, like it's breaking down like these things that are like, I don't want to work on that or whatever. But then I've been getting it a little bit further with more focus, so that's been really good. I don't check my phone because I'm like, I got 7 more minutes, then I can check my phone or whatever, just like silly stuff like that. But my 5 minutes, which is actually more like 10 minutes, when I'm like the little off time before you start your next 25 minutes, each one of those is called like a Pomodoro in this method. But anyway, I've been organizing all my fabric during those 5 to 10 minute stints these past few days. Actually, this whole week I think is kind of when I've been doing that. So I'm getting organized, and that's feeling awesome. So like, I have fabric in like these plastic bins, and it's all just all over the place. So I'm kind of just I'm like gathering like with like, basically. So now I have a bin that's just linen, and a bin that's just like weird upholstery, weight, sort of random stuff, and a bin that's just kind of all like wools. And it's feeling so organized. So, but it's also looking like mad chaos every day downstairs. But it's coming together. Like, I can feel it. So I got to do that with like all those different things. Like, we have bins of stuff that I want to like list on eBay and that sort of stuff. I'm gonna do all these fly stitches, and I don't know. It's a lot to go through, and I'm trying to throw stuff away that I don't need anymore too. I didn't do that with any fabric, but with some other stuff, like old papers that I don't need, or I don't know, random brochures I had from some event that I don't need anymore. So I'm really kind of going through everything, and it feels great. So that's what I've been doing in these little 5-minute stints, and that's been kind of awesome too. So man, I had power breakfast every morning, so I'm feeling like this is a productive week. That was a long thing to say that I'm excited about, that I'm organizing my fabric and gathering it all together. Oh shoot, I think I did that thing that I hate doing. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes I'll bring my needle down, and then when I come back up, or sometime in the process, my like needle will go through my thread a little bit without me noticing, and sometimes I end up with like such a knot that my needle's like stuck, and I thought that was happening, but we're fine. Gretchen is saying I would have to be seriously disciplined time managing TikTok. Yeah, that's why it's good, I think, because then I can be like, oh, I got, there's only like 6 minutes left on the timer. I can wait 6 minutes, and then I can look at it again. So it seems to be working just fine. Man, these big fly stitches are looking really nice. Man, I should have done that with these ones down here. Oh well. Now I know for next time. Like if I do stitch this onto an apron or something, these fly stitches are working really well as big stitches too. Oh, Kathy is saying I want to take an hour a day to focus on going through my fabric and yarn to get that stuff organized. Yes, that sounds awesome. So I finished the yarn. Unless there's a few other little balls of yarn have popped up as I've gone through fabric stuff, but like in general, I did the yarn first because I was finishing up a project, and I just had one giant bin that had all my yarn in, and it was just a major mess. Like all these tiny little balls of yarn everywhere too, and ugh. So I've separated it into like wool and acrylic and cotton, and then like all that like small cotton like crochet thread that I have from my grandma. So they're all in their separate bins. So now I can just like have them stacked up somewhere. I think I'm gonna just kind of travel down here to get to my next stitches. I don't think I really need to do that, but oh well. But yeah, so that's like accomplishment one is that I got the yarn all figured out. Ooh, Callie's asking, could I make a horse pattern? I so should, and I cannot believe that I don't have one already. That seems crazy. I do have like a few unicorns, but no horse. Man, yeah, we need to do a horse. That would be good. I am definitely putting that on my list for sure. I've been watching a lot of horse TikToks lately. Those are just fascinating, and just like different people who are like getting these horses at auction, and they're like, you know, they were going to be put down and stuff, or they're like, a lot of them are these Amish workhorses that are like 30 years old, that they're just like buying at auction and trying to rehab them and just let them like live the rest of their life in some grass. I don't know. It's all just fascinating. Ooh, Kelly says if you want, you can reference it off my horse. Oh my gosh, I will check that out for sure. Ooh, that would be awesome. I would love to. That'd be fabulous. Let me know where I can see pics or video. Yeah, horsey. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Nora, Nolene. Nice to see everyone popping in. Oh, on your TikTok. Okay, I will check that out for sure. I'm gonna have to write that down. Hold on. Okay, wrote it down. Oh, Tinker Girl says, love that. Oh, yeah, that'd be super fun to do a horsey for sure. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have just enough thread for, oh gosh, it's gonna be close. Hopefully just enough thread for up here, and then I'll have to get a new piece for down here. Oh, thanks, Tinker's Girl. Thanks for the follow. And just for everyone popping in, I'm doing that same deal today that I did yesterday, where so if you missed out, I know someone mentioned that they missed out. Any purchase from the website while I'm live here tonight of $15 or more will get a free Tyranno embroidery kit. One of these little fellers. We've been talking about chickens, and I feel like chickens are Kind of like dinosaurs. Whenever I said this last night, but whenever I think of chickens, I think of those little dinosaur arms that you put on them. Have you seen those, anyone? I know I asked last night too, but like they're so cute. Little dinosaur arms on the chickens. So anyway, dinosaurs on the brain again. All right, just enough little floss here to finish up those little fly stitches. Ah, it's looking so cute. All right, let's weave in the ends. I'll just weave them in right here, I think. And then I have to get a new piece to do the beak and the legs. And then we still have his, oops, shoot. I needed to go one more pass and I dropped my thread. Then we still have the eyes to do in the black. Oh, thanks for the likes. All right, trim up that little piece. And, okay, he's looking cute. Let's get, I think I don't need these little pieces anymore. Let's get a new bit of thread here. Okay, so I'm grabbing like another 24 inches or so. These two dudes are, little babies are, oh, got the wrong piece, are gold, this gold color too. This little dude's gray, but these other ones are gold. Oh, Gretchen says, my daughter is a teacher and wears a dinosaur suit. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, so you guys need to just Google, I don't know, dinosaur arms chicken. I'm sure it'll pop up some video of little chickens running around with little dinosaur arms. I know you can buy them off of Etsy, like people like 3D print them or make them out of polymer clay or something. Ugh, gosh, they're funny. I want to get some for John's parents as chickens, but I think they'd just be like, okay, that's what that is. I'm not sure. Not sure they'd be down with that. Oh yeah, Kelly, that'd be great. It's penguin and fish, so just same exactly as it is here on Instagram. But yeah, a horse would be fun. Okay, let's do his legs. I'll do the legs and then I'll crawl up through the back of these stitches and then we'll get his little beak, assuming I have enough thread for that. Yeah, and then just the eyes. So these little dots down here are French knots, so theoretically I could do some of those right away, then jump over to some of this other gold. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's how I'll get to these other guys, is just from doing some of these French knots. Hadn't thought about that earlier. So, all right, let's I'm probably going to run out of floss before I get that far anyway, but I always like thinking ahead a little bit if I can. Ooh! Tinker's girl said my cousin used to have a chicken. She would dress her to up in clothes and the hen in a dress. Oh my god. And the rooster in shirt and pants. They were so adorable. Holy cow, I'm just trying to imagine how you'd even manage to do that. Oh, for silly. Oh, Wendy says chickens in pants, too. Like, ugh, God. That's just so silly. And then someone said, chicken in goggles last night. Oops. Alright, right here. Back to back stitching. You want the little dinosaur arms? I may be a little late to that comment, Gretchen, so I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. Chickens in pants. That's funny. What if you dressed all of them? Like, let's say you had a whole coop, like with like 12 chickens or whatever. What if you dressed all of them up? And they were all just running around with clothing. Oh, they have glasses for them too. Oh my gosh, funny. Oh, Gretchen, the chicken in outfits. Got it. Oh, the videos crack you up, Wendy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just deep dive into a bunch of crazy pictures. Oh, Noeline says I used to have a rooster who would run up to my car when I got home. Oh, stick his head in the door to say hello. That's so sweet. I want one of those. That's cute. Little best friend rooster. Yep, give me all the animal vids, for sure. Hey, Lynn. Or are you asking me where I'm from? I might be missing part of a conversation. I'm in the Minneapolis area in Minnesota. And we skipped over spring altogether and have leapt right to summer, which is kind of weird. Everything bloomed and grew like within a 1 week period. Oh, Amy says happy almost Friday. An actual Friday for some of you, like Noeline here. Yes, Friday already. Isn't that something? It's been nice to enjoy the weather. We have been getting a bit of little rainstorms and stuff lately. But just like little sprinkly bits during the day. It hasn't been that bad. You always know when it's kind of dark inside, it's like, I think we're going to be getting a storm here. All right, you guys, I got one of those loopy knots. This is like that knot that's like super duper common in embroidery. Just because your thread's twisting around itself is all it is. So it's kind of just like it's like a slip knot basically. So I find the easiest way to get rid of them is to stick your needle into the loop, and then you can kind of pull up. Sometimes the knot will pull up right away to the needle, so now you can see like that knot is right up against the needle. Sometimes you need to like pull one thread or the other. One thread will tighten it and one thread will loosen it, so you gotta, be aware of like, if you're pulling one and it's not moving, then that's the wrong one. Pull the other one, but get it so it goes right up to the needle, and then I pull the needle out, and then I go like in between the two threads and just pull up and can just kind of pop it out. So there we go. But yeah, so whenever you get one of those, just stick your needle in there and in the loop, and probably be able to take care of it pretty quickly versus trying to pick at it. I'm just going to pop over to the other leg. Cute little baby chickies. Oh, thanks, Amy. Oh, Wendy lives in the future too. Nice. A few future people here. That's always fun. Oh, cool! Noeline said just posted pics of chickens and sweaters on the Penguin and Fish Crafters page. I will definitely check when I'm done. Gretchen says, are you ready for my Outlaws visit? I'm getting there. Like, what's heavy on the mind? Or not heavy on the mind, but like, this is just so stupid. But what's what my brain is like spinning and focusing on a little bit more than it should. Because I'm seeing family soon. Like John's dad will be coming here, and then my brother and his girlfriend, and then my parents, and then we're going there. So it's like a whole pile of family coming up, like starting Saturday. Like the thing that's stuck in my head is like, when am I gonna redo my nails? That's like literally the like busy bee flying around in my brain is like trying to figure out my nails. Because theoretically I have 2 weeks in it now, and theoretically I like let it kind of stand for another week, but I'm kind of, because I'm going to be gone and all that, I kind of want to do it now. But it takes a long time and I don't quite know the schedule. So I'm like, oh man, can I like take the polish off tonight and maybe do it tomorrow morning or something? I'm going to try and do it Sunday, but I'm not sure if people are going to be here or not on Sunday. But like, see, that's what I'm saying. That is like the one little stupid thing about it all that's kind of floating around in my head, is like, my nails. Because it really is, I have definitely not figured out this process yet of taking the dip polish off. It has taken so long every single time I've done it, which is only twice. I've only done it twice. And so I try a different way of doing it each time, but I don't know. I think I'm going to just try it where I put the acetone on the cotton pad and then put the little clip on. I think I'm just going to try it that way and just let it sit for a long time and see if that works. But I'm thinking, like, I don't want to, like, start it tonight and then it not work and then, like, be up freaking all night trying to take my nail polish off. Anyway, so that's like, my inner drama right now. How can I cheat and go to the salon just this once? Oh man, I don't know if I'd be able to get an appointment anywhere. But yeah, so I think I'll do, like, I haven't done where I scrape it all off first, like try and get a nail file and just like scrape, like just rough it up. I haven't tried that yet, so I'll do that and then try just the acetone thing. I figured, I could like read my book or something with those big finger things on, maybe, if I can figure out a way to turn my pages. So that'd be something. But again, I think I'm gonna have to do it during the day sometime. So I'm shooting for Sunday, but I'm not sure if people are gonna be here or not. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, feetsies are done. Oh, Lynn, see, that's what I need to do. Lynn says, Lynn Ann says, did you try roughing up really good with the coarse emery? So that's what I didn't do yet in the ways I've tried, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it this time. I was thinking, maybe I can get away with not doing that, but it has not worked well. So I think that's step one this time for sure. Is I'm gonna super duper rough it up, and then I am just gonna try those little clips, or people wrap it in tinfoil, but it came with those little clips, so I'll just try that and do it with the pure acetone this time. I mean, I have been doing it with the pure acetone, but I saw a thing once, like when you do that hot water method, to put like a little coconut oil in so it doesn't dry out your hands as much. And so Amy, I've tried some things of what the YouTube people have done, like the warm, you put it in a baggie and then with acetone and in the warm water, and they mentioned, put a little bit of oil and coconut oil in there so your hands don't get so dry. So that worked, but like it still took forever. And yeah, not like the 4 minutes like it did for the person on the video. So I call cap on that. So, uh, anyway, but I haven't tried just roughing it up and just doing the clips for a period of time. Uh, Nolene says, could you just fill in the area that's grown out and not the whole nail? So I've looked into that before. Like, I've looked at how-tos on how to do that, and it's literally like the whole process all over again, really. So I'm like, well, that's not gonna save me too much time. Like, I still have to rough it up, and there's some spots that it's not just even the bottom, the fill. Like, some of the edges are kind of coming off a little bit. So it just wouldn't be worth it. It'd be like, the process would be so long, like the normal process. I mean, it's not so long, but it'd be like, I might as well just do them all again, is kind of what I feel like with that. Oh, Linda says, I just bought a couple metal solar lit chicken sculptures from Amazon. Hee hee, so fun. Don't need feed, but no eggs. Oh, will look cute. Oh, that's so fun. Ooh, I might get to see Chad Kitty soon again. But yeah, because that's what I was originally thinking too. Like, the first time I was gonna do my nails, or do the nails for the second time, Nolene was like, ooh, maybe I can just fill it in, or I should learn how to do that because that'd be a good quick trick that I could do or whatever. But ugh, it just seemed like as big of a process. So. Oh, what am I doing? I was gonna jump around and start French knots here. Yeah, so I'm gonna just jump here and do a French knot. Wasted a little thread. So I'm looking at the pattern now. There, like, my fingernail got stuck on the thread there. That's why I need to redo my nails too. But I'm looking at, there's a bunch of different colors for the French knot, so I'm just checking the design. See if I can get this one. And then maybe I can get, oh gosh, can I get this one and this beak? I don't know, I'm pushing it a little bit here, I'm getting greedy. But I'd like to do this French knot and get his little beak in. Ooh, gonna lose my thread. Then I can have something to weave in my ends there with his little beak. Lynn's asking, does the polish catch on my hair and thread a little bit when they've grown out? It definitely, like, by week 3, which even just saying that is crazy to me because I was having to redo my nails every 2 days, 2 to 3 days. So by saying by week 3, it kind of does that. Definitely towards the end of week 3. But right now I was pretty aggressive with my hands, working on some projects the past few days, so I do have a few chips on the sides of some, so those are getting a little bit annoying. But yeah, by week 3, like around the edges, for sure, it starts catching on things a little bit. But usually pretty good till then. At least so far. I've only done it, this is only my 3rd time through, so this will be my 3rd time taking it off again, so I don't know. Hopefully I get better at it. Oh, Amy says my nails look longer. They're definitely longer, and just because, like, without this nail polish, like before, I do so much stuff with my hands that I'll, like, reach out and hit my nails on something, and then they'll just break right away. So now, with, like, these super strong, the super mega nail polish, they just don't break anymore, which is awesome. And then if I'm wearing them for, like, 3 weeks, then it's, like, 3 weeks of not breaking, which is like magic. So they are getting a little longer. I mean, I'll take them off and I'll shorten them a bit and shape them and stuff again. By this time, by like week 3 too, they just feel like they're not shaped as nice anymore. So I think I just get more tweaky with them a little bit. All right, let's just keep going with this color. I think let's just do this color till it's done, maybe, because usually I like to stay within the lines, but here all these little seed stitch these French knots are everywhere, so I guess I don't care as much if I see like the jumping around. So I'm gonna just weave in. I think I'm gonna just weave into his little beak again here. Do his tiny little feet. Then jump to this French knot, and then do his body here. And I don't know. We might be out of thread by then. I think that's a good enough forward thinking. There we are. Okay. Oh, Jenna says the baby chicks are her fave. I'm excited for them. Okay, gonna weave in this thread. Just trying to catch some more threads here. Don't really have much to weave in, so just do my best to grab what I can. There we go. Kind of making like another little knot there. All right, let's, oops, come here, guy. Jump over to his teeny little feet. I think all these are going to be 1 stitches. Also, after 2 to 3 weeks, I can see where I did a bad job in the original thing, because like it comes like away from the edges of my fingers, so I can see if I didn't curve it down nicely. It just kind of sticks out and stuff. And so anyway, definitely looks nice right when you get done doing the nails for the first time. So little tiny stitches. Well, just a reminder again that if you order $15 from the shop during the live, I will gift you the Tyranno embroidery kit. So same as like what we did last night. So if you missed it last night, you can still get that Tyranno for free. Oh, Gretchen says, oh, my sister had eyelashes put on so she doesn't have to wear mascara, and they look amazing. Lynn, who used to work with us here at Penguin and Fish, she does eyelashes, and she trains people. She's an instructor and stuff too in that. And I've had my eyelashes curled by her before, and I need to do that again. But it's nice. It is just like you are wearing mascara and stuff without having to do anything. It is kind of slick. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done like where they glue eyelashes on. The same reason I haven't dyed my hair lately is just like that's like an upkeep that I need to upkeep then, and I'm trying to avoid that. So with them just curling the lashes, it's actually like perming your lashes. It's kind of a fascinating process. But anyway, I know a whole lot more about eyelash stuff than I should. Like I really do know. Feel like I know more than like a person should know without being in the industry. But anyway, I've done the perming of the lashes before, because then they just eventually you grow new eyelashes and they straighten out. It's not like they grow out with the eyelashes glued on or anything like if you get eyelashes put on. Anywho, there's some info. But yeah, I might have to do that again. Wendy's asking, are they colored acrylic? It's that dip powder nail polish, which I think is acrylic, ultimately. But yeah, it's like that powder that you dip your nails into. And I'm telling you, to be able to wear these nails, for 3 weeks is pretty dang nice. Oh, Letitia's saying, can we see the backside? For sure. I think it's looking pretty nice still. Little chickens. I think this is like nice enough that, if we did stitch it onto a like tea towel, I think it looks, decent yet. Like if you accidentally had the tea towel backwards on the oven or whatever. I think it'd look good still. Oh, Katie says, love the chickens. Thanks so much. Yeah, this is a sweet, fun one. Oh, where can I see your item? Oh, Ginger, it is, my link's in my bio. It's penguinandfish.com. It's our embroidery shop. But yeah, the link in my bio will get you to all the places quickly. And I think there is a link right in the bio to the fabric only version of this, but you'll have to go like directly to the site to get the kit version. For some reason, TikTok won't let me. Like sometimes it rejects products, so sometimes it'll. Oh, actually, I think I changed that. I think I do have a link. So in my link in bio, I think now I do have where you can go right to the embroidery of the month. This is our embroidery of the month, the chickens this month. Alright, but we have hoops and cute embroidery scissors that are all different colors. I'm using the orangey ones because I think it matches our project here. All sorts of embroidery shenanigans. Oop, got a little another thread. Oh gosh, I know. Wendy says, I wish it didn't cost $1 gazillion to ship here from everywhere. I know. And I'm not sure if I can even ship like us. I'm not quite sure where you're from, Wendy. But I know I'm not sure I can ship to Australia yet. I'm gonna have to check on that again. But for a while, because of COVID restrictions, I couldn't ship there, and I think that's still actually the case. I'm gonna have to look it up. So that's just silly. I mean, I can, but only like the Mega Express airmail or like UPS or FedEx, and all of that starts at like $80 no matter what the order is, and so that's just crazy town. So I'm waiting for like international first class to be back and running for Australia. I do have PDF versions of these designs though too. So that's how we get around it. I still have the digital patterns. What does the rose and the little gift mean? Oh, how does that work? Oh, on TikTok. There are ways, I haven't done it before, but there's ways you can send gifts gifts to the streamer. And let's see how you do that. I think there's like a button down in the right hand corner. So to do hearts, you just tap, and that's awesome because that helps, if there's lots of hearts happening, then the algorithm theoretically is like, oh hey, let's show this to more people. So that's good. I think to actually give a gift, you have to like give freaking money to TikTok or something, and then you get like a bunch of coins, or I don't remember what it's even called for TikTok, and then you can use those to get different gifts for people. So I know like some people who have like gigantic lives, they'll get a bunch of gifts and donate it to places and stuff. I mean like I think TikTok takes most of that. So I don't quite know how all that works. But I think generally kind of how I said, I haven't done the process though myself. But it is super sweet when people do it, for sure. It's just fun. another way to interact and support the live streamer. Oh, Noeline says it's okay here in Australia now. We have no more restrictions on the borders now. Okay, so should be okay sending mail normally again. Okay, that's great news. I'll look on our post office website again too. We don't get notices or anything of any of this stuff. You just got to keep checking, I suppose. So I will check on that for sure, because that'd be great. Oh, Maru says it reminds me of the taller dress I had with embroidered chickens on the yoke. Ah, there's a photo. So fun. Oh, Kathy, sorry. That's far away. Kathy's asking, what do you plan on working on next week? So next week, I'm only going to be here Monday and Tuesday because we'll be having family in town, and it's going to be a whole pile of family shenanigans, and I'll be back on Monday. So, but I won't be, it's Memorial Day, so I won't be live again until Tuesday. So I'm only going to be here Monday and Tuesday next week, and then I'll start again on Tuesday the week after. That'll be in June, people. But so next week for the 2 days, we are going to take the Nest and Tweet pattern. So this was the freebie that came with the chickens kit. So if you subscribed to the Embroidery of the Month for the kit, or you just purchased the kit by itself, you should have received a free Nest and Tweet quilt pattern. So this is a pattern that we made a bunch of years ago, but I thought I'd bring it back just because we got this whole bird theme going on, and I love some of the techniques in here. So we have applique, but this is just like scrap yarn that is couched, so it's just stitched over the top on the sewing machine to hold the yarn there, and we've done the same process with these stems, and they look like really like 3D and fun, and then all the leaves are appliqued as well. But I have a pillow that I think we could do like a little, what I want to do is do a little demo on how to do some of those different techniques, and I'm going to turn it into a pillowcase for this pillow form that I have, because I think that would be like if you crop this in and had like a bunch of like little leaves, and you can have these branches and leaves go in whatever direction you want. So I think it's going to be just fun to play with. So what I want to do basically is do a demo on the different techniques in this Nest and Tweet quilt pattern. That is a long way to answer that question. Sorry about that. But yeah, so for the 2 days, we'll be doing that, and I don't know, seeing how far we get on that. I'm thinking we can make a panel. I'll grab fabric and stuff for it over the weekend, and so I'm just kind of ready to go. Is there a PDF for the Nest and Tweet quilt pattern? There is, Noeline, so I wasn't sure, but then an order came up today that someone bought the Nest and Tweet quilt pattern, so yes. I'm not sure if I have the physical version of it on the website. I know we do have a few left, but there is a PDF version, so I would, you can probably just type in Nest and Tweet and it'll pop up in the search. Otherwise, in the PDF section, it'll be living in there, I'm thinking. Oh, you know what I didn't do is his little eyeballs here. Maybe when I get done with this thread, if we have some time left, I'll do that. I'm like looking at his eyeballs and I'm like, what color are those? And it's black, and I'm like, oh wait, forgot to do the black over here. Maybe I'll actually do that last, because there's some black in this guy here, and that would be nice to have this outline done first before doing it. So maybe I'll do the rest of the black last. Oh, Gretchen says, because I didn't buy the kit this time. Oh, so I can buy on the PDF. Yes, so there's a PDF of both. So there's a PDF for the chickens if you just want the PDF, and then yes, there's the Nest and Tweet quilt. There is a PDF pattern for that as well. So yes to the PDFs for both. Get these little baby feathers in. I think we'll definitely have enough for this guy, and then maybe another French knot or so. This little standy up dude here is this color. Is it on the Penguin and Fish page? Yeah, if you go to penguinandfish.com, there'll be a little search. The fastest way, I think, always on the site is, if you know what you want already, is there's a big search bar at the top. Just start typing in, like, I don't know, nest and tweet. That'll do it. Or just type in the word nest. I'm sure it'll pop up. And if you can't find it that way, just go to the PDF section of the shop, and it'll be on there somewhere. But I'm thinking the search will do the job. That search. I'm always using that search. I think that, I mean, if you're not just browsing, if you know just what you want right away, then that search is really nice. Even if it's like a blog post, it'll come up in that search. So yeah, if you're going there with an agenda, I think that's the best way. Awesome, Gretchen. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I like the idea of just taking some of the techniques and doing a smaller project. This came about, I was, I'm going through all that fabric stuff in the basement, and I have these 4 pillows. I think I just got them from IKEA, and I sewed them together at one point. So I have like this long thing of pillows, and the whole idea was like that was going to be like a pillow for a bench, and it just never worked well. And these pillows just like, they're black, and they feel like they always have like fuzz on them. Like I don't know. They're just no good at all. And that whole thing, that the 4 pillows sewn together, was sitting in the basement, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll take those apart, and they'd be good pillow forms, actually. And then that's when I was like, ooh, we could do this as a pillow, and that would be so cute. So like, imagine if it was only this black part here, but I had a little bit more of these branches and stuff around. That's kind of what I'm gonna try and do. So that'll be next week's project. We'll go over all the techniques in there. So it just won't be a big quilt like this. And this is actually kind of a smallish quilt. So I'll just have a solid color, and then we will applique the bird, do the couching yarn, and then we'll do some of these little couched branches and leaves. Yeah, on just like a solid piece. And then eventually I'll turn that into... I'm gonna just use those 4 pillows as pillow forms. I already have there was another thing. Oh, did I bring that up? No, I didn't bring that up. But I found, going through all of my fabric and stuff too, I found like 2, I don't even know like where I got these. I think my parents might have got them when they were on a trip at some point, but they look like these vintage, just like in a vintage embroidery almost, but I don't even know if it's vintage. I don't know. It's just like this embroidery with a little like crocheted edge on it, so kind of like a handkerchief, but not really. I don't really know what they're for, but I happen to have 2 that are a little different, and they happen to be just the size of those pillows. So I'm like, dang, I'm going to just sew those 2 together, and those 2 just embroidered handkerchief things are going to be a pillow too. So I already have 2 of those 4 horrible pillows claimed for projects already, so I'm feeling good about that. And those are just so bulky. Like, I don't want those down with all the rest of my craft stuff. It takes too much space up. So, they'll take up space somewhere else, I guess, but still, with a purpose. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about both those things. I'll probably actually just sew, like next week, I'll probably just sew those 2 together, like maybe even in our live. I literally just have to go around the edge and maybe a little bit in on each side, and that's it. And I'm going to do it from the front, because then the little crocheted edges, so I'm going to do it wrong sides together and just sew around the edge, and then it'll have that little edging. I'll have to hand stitch the bottom in a kind of a weird way, but kind of excited for it. I am getting more needle minders. They just take a bunch of weeks to do. I just got some new. I just ordered more penguin and fish ones, but I got some in different colors, and I need to check the tracking on that. It's actually not tracking. I think they're actually made in the U.S. I just gotta see what the status is. That's what I'm thinking, not tracking. But yeah, I think I ordered those a long time ago. I should have them soon. They might just be super busy. But yes, so they're ordered. They're just taking their sweet time, and I want to do more of those too. I think they're fun. More other designs. All right, I'm gonna need a whole new piece of thread for this, aren't I? All right, I think I might as well just weave this in right now. So I'm probably not gonna stitch much more, but I think I'm gonna prep the thread. Then we can just get going right away. So I didn't quite get done today, which is what I was hoping at the beginning of the week, but then as we went along, I'm like, yeah, this isn't getting done by Thursday. But we don't have that much more to do. Yeah, I mean, we're really, really close. So I think we might get done a little early tomorrow. And I do think it would be fun to maybe take this guy and, I don't know, trace him onto some fabric and try and color him in a little bit. I think that'd be kind of a fun deal. Now I'm thinking maybe I want to do that right on an apron. I don't know. But I would like to play with that guy a little bit more here. So we'll finish this up tomorrow. I don't think this will take long. Yeah, and then we'll do something special with that maybe. All right, everyone. So thank you guys again for joining me. I'll just give you a few more minutes after we're done here to, if you're wanting to get the free Tyranno embroidery kit. So that's the same as what we did last night. So order $15 or more from the shop during this live, or I'll give you a few minutes after to finish checking out and stuff. And I will put in a Tyranno into your order at no extra cost or anything. So that will go on for the next few minutes. And thanks again, everyone who ordered. I appreciate that a ton. And thanks for hanging out with me here. Love it. Best part of the day. So, all right. I will see you guys again tomorrow, Friday already, at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And we'll finish up this little chicken guy. All right. Have a lovely evening. Good night.